One of the questions that I've been getting very regularly over the last little while is it still worth it to go to law school? Can I still find a job that's really going to make it worth it to take on some of that student loan debt and to spend 3 years of my life working on this? And the answer to that is, it isn't in some circumstances, but it is for those who are going to do really well in law school. Right now, more than ever, it's important that you go to either a very good law school by performing well on the LSAT, having a great GPA, because there are still certain schools that carry with them enough clout that you are going to have a good job available to you. Those are probably going to be the top 10 or 15 law schools, and most of you already know that. You're past that point. But for those of you who aren't necessarily going to those big schools, you still have a chance to get some excellent law jobs, but you've got to perform exceptionally well in law school. Even big firms will oftentimes give interviews and give options for hiring to people who have performed in the top 10% of their law class. So that means if you didn't necessarily go to one of those prestigious top 10 or 15 law schools, you still have a chance, but you've got to excel at the next stage. And that's why it's really important to do well during your first year. If you can manage to score in the top 10%, you may actually be in a better position because you might have lower student loans based on getting a scholarship to one of those schools. But you're only going to have a shot at any of those top-tier jobs if you can manage to land yourself in the top 10% of the law school class.